You think I'm happy about this? I would rather get hit by an
I
ambulance.
know you would. Listen, let's just go back, reassess. Let's think about it. We don't have to tag with him.
It's gonna take a son of a beat Enda Shear. And that's exactly what he is.
All right, I'm on the same page. Relax.
Hey, man. What's up, boys?
Damon, you're still a bad person.
Yeah, really missed you too, Julius.
You're calculated,
Yep.
you're sly,
No remorse for anyone.
but that's exactly what it's gonna take to beat Enda Shear.
Let me get something straight. Julius Creed, coming to Damon Kemp for help. We did rock some six-mans.
Good.
Are we thinking about getting the boys back together?
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I told you this is a bad idea. I told you this is a bad idea. He's garbage.
You guys need a third for next week?
Oh, yeah, we do, man.
Hey, you guys kept my match clean last week against Jinder, so I'm in.
He's in, right? Yeah. No.
What's the matter with you?
You couldn't have come in 1 minute earlier and saved me from the most humiliating moment of my entire life.
Dude, look at him. He's so pissed. He's so mad. He's so
Son of a... Hey, we needed one, and now we got one.
Hey, guys, where my dogs at?
Hey, for roadblock!
All right, for Roadblock.